Hey guys, this is Golden Welcome you back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. In this part, on the last part, sorry, Zelda was captured by some sort of black tornado and we still don't know if she's alive. We managed to escape thanks to our Loftwing. I had a dream about a mysterious girl who was summoned us. In this part, we could hear her voice, and this is such a beautiful theme. There's so many times this theme has reduced me to tears. Not from the game, but actually listening to it on its own. It's beautiful. I also like her tights as well, this character's tights. It's awesome. Yeah, when I first heard this theme, it honestly enticed me and struck me about this game. It's it's those very rare themes that you get quite a few in most Zelda games, but this game has, one of the few. I love this theme so much. Nice, Link. That's something that can happen if you're not careful with what you're doing. But you see the sailcloth comes up as a legitimate option to use, which is a nice feature. Now these are the little cats we saw early on, but at night time you've just got to keep hitting them until they run away. It seems harsh, but you have to, because at night time transformation seems to happen. I actually never knew this was here, to be honest, which means I'll have missed 20 rupees at the end of the... Oh, there's a slime, or whatever you want to call them. Notice they also split, which is a rather annoying feature of them. Look at his little face. If you look at that, oh, can we see Link's face again? Turn to the side. His face is like open while the cat's trying to scratch him. That's adorable. His face is happy. Okay. Just to get rid of the cat. I'm sure the cat will agree with me that that was probably for its best. Yeah, the drops are aren't that frequent at all. Sadly, if there was anything that he gave me, I would have missed that at that point. Some of the stuff that they get away with doing at this point is crazy, like the jumping. There we go. There you go, Jelly Blob. I love it. It's made like a boring wad of gunk, but it's used to make all sorts of things, and they are the second most popular item that you make things with, I think. Maybe they're not the second most. They're one of the non-rare ones. Just zoom up here. If you know you can make it, then I wouldn't bother doing anything else. Let's just take a look round, shall we? This is exactly where we were earlier on with Zelda. There's a knee over here as well. And also you can do that kind of action. Well that's good. We've now also got the Monster Claw, which shows off possibly the two most common and easiest to get. You can grind around here later on for these particular items, which is nice. But anyway, let's go to the floating girl. There we go. She get wondering where we were. It's a bizarre scene following her at night to that music. It makes me shiver, and that's generally what happens when a particular piece of music can get to me, or I'm enjoying it a lot, shivering and stuff. Because I love music, it really does. It influences me in so many different ways. If I need to be happy, I listen to certain pieces. And this is her actual theme. Her theme has so many different variations of the game. This is her full theme, I think, that I also like. Less sad, but still an element of sadness. Basically, Fi is a robot in this game. She's a robotic image, or, if you really want, a program that is given intelligence but no actual conscience. And they don't try and do anything with her, which is a nice change, because usually they'll give the machine develops emotion storyline, which is meh at best, and especially in a game like The Legend of Zelda, where robots don't really feature much in, and when they do, it's a little weird. It's nice. But she is more annoying than Navi, be prepared. Wonder why she refers to her as Honourable Zelda. That must be such a relief if he actually heard that and believed it. You know, that she's alive. How do you... No, that's blackmail. Raise it skyward, you mean down, because down's the sky, up's the sky, left's the sky, right's the sky. But anyway, this is reading stance, and then remove. And then pull it up, which is really awkward to do and hurts me like quite a bit. And then raise it skyward. And then bang. Yay, we now own her. Brilliant. Yeah, exactly. I bet he was in his place room searching for any text on this here. A handful of words. The great apocalypse will wake from its long slumber. Ah. He could have been expecting something like this. Just did he expect it to be his Zelda? And Link? I guess since those two people were most intertwined in terms of emotions and destiny, so it makes sense that it was the two of those, and I'm sure he was probably able to work that out. By one born of the blade. Okay, well that's that one. One is also youthful in likeliness, yet wise with knowledge immeasurable. I'm sure Link might be quite wise with knowledge immeasurable. Hahaha! Yeah, thanks for that feed to take the piss. This is one of the things they do to kind of give her a kind of grace, because as a machine, she's a machine, but the grace they kind of make her ruffle and move about quite gracefully. Unbreakable spirit. Yeah, that unbreakable spirit needs to be tested so many times during this game. Well, Skyloft isn't that vast, dear. I love this theme. It doesn't get old. I could listen to it on repeat for ages. This is no easy task. Link. The world below is a forsaken place. To be able to reach it, you must pierce the cloud barrier. In living memory, no one has ever done this. She doesn't have any hands then. Her cape is literally her hands. Yay, time to do this. Okay, the Emerald Tablet. Okay, the Skyward Strike is really, well, I would say really good. I didn't, until near the end of the game was I able to fully utilise it in combat. But it actually is kind of helpful. Basically, you take your sword out, you raise it to the heavens, and it lights up. And then you strike. Now you can also tilt the sword left and do any of the strikes which you can do normally, you can use a Skyward Strike with. So it all kind of peters out and turns out quite nice in the end. Okay, well, now we've just got to go and place the emerald slab. This basically makes up the world map. And also it's fair to say this game is the first in the timeline so far. Which I think is a bit bull. Or at least it doesn't sit with me well. But I know a lot of people are going to bitch and say, well, it's Nintendo's official timeline. But then again, Nintendo are just simply trying to tie things together for the sake of tying them together. And anyone who believes that Nintendo had a concrete timeline for a while is an idiot. There's just no way. Each game is made on its own and has its own landscape, which changes too much in the time periods between each one. I mean, if you look at how much things have changed in the past 1,000 years on this planet, some places not so much, some places quite a lot. And it's... for them to have changed as much as they have, like mountains, volcanoes moving, it's something that is impossible, or at least very improbable, and that's going by our logic. That's my conclusion from our logic, which of course is a problem, because Hyrule may have a different logic in that sense, much like when they try to talk about how time works. When we try to create theories based on time, it is only a theory. It's like trying to explain the timeline. Well, everything that we try is only a theory. We can never properly explain it. It's only a theory trying to explain what's going on. And that's what I always think about all these videos that popped up going, oh yeah, explanation of the no, it's a theory based on what on the theories we have on our time, not what we have on Zelda's time, and there's nothing to say that. What Nintendo says is final. And that's what happens in their world. That's much like why I like Sonic Generations. It doesn't explain anything about how time works there, which is good, because it doesn't try to overcomplicate things. But with Zelda, it needs to kind of say why time does what it did, because it's supposed to split in Ocarina of Time's period, but there are multiple places, games that you deal with time travel, and it's stupid that none of those games create split timelines or whatever, but I'm going to get into a bitch about that later on anyway. Please see through to prove that the legend's true. It's so much. That's just asking for innuendos. No, we need a uniform. Yeah, there's his unbreakable spirit. Yes, I'd like to say, you see, it has been a long bunch of cutscenes with a little bit of gameplay in between, but obviously nothing as long as Xenosaga. Anyway, there's the knight's outfit. Notice that everyone else's outfit is just a different colour. There we go, nice. Yeah, this is one of the things of like, well, if this is the first game, this explains where this tunic comes from. If they're going to make a game previously, then that game will also explain where the tunic came from, and so on and so forth. It's just the fact he's wearing a tunic, and they always make a joke about how he's born to wear it. It's Nintendo trying to say, oh look, this is where it came from. No, really? Which is total balls. Right, so we've got to go to get ourselves a shield, which is what we need to do. Besides, shields annoy me in this game. They're completely useless, apart from if you get the ultimate shield. And the ultimate shield takes it's not that bad to get, but it just... what they've done to shields in this game makes them useless, and you never bother with them when you have the chance. I just wear it because I want it to look cool. Anyway. 5 rupees again! Yay! I think 5 rupees appear there every time. Anyway, we're going to go check out the rest of town in a few minutes. See you guys then.